Hey, my name's Nurse Tom. How are we doing today? Pretty good? All right, do you have a blood pressure, Janine?
I do, Nurse Tom. Her blood pressure is actually 162/96.
162/96, okay. That's pretty high. So we've got this new medication for you that's called Lisinopril. It's gonna help manage your blood pressure.
New medication? Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, sure. So it helps your blood pressure by blocking a chemical that tightens your veins and your arteries. So when it blocks that chemical that tightens your veins and arteries, you actually have your blood pressure lower because of that. There are some side effects, something called orthostatic hypertension. There's also a dry, nagging cough that can happen. There's also, it can lead to headaches sometimes and sometimes some dizziness.
Oh, that medication sounds familiar to what my brother used to take for his high blood pressure. It starts with a Z.
Zestrol, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually the name of this med tube. That's the trade name, it's just what the company sells it under. The actual name of the medication itself is Lisinopril. We call that the generic name. So it's type of a group of drugs called ACE inhibitors, and they are typically used to lower blood pressure, but they have other uses, like they can protect your heart or kidneys, and they can also treat some other conditions.
Okay.
Elizabeth, your blood pressure was amazing today, 120/80.
Wow.
Do you have any questions that maybe I could help you with before you go home today?
Yes, I wanted to ask you if you want me to do anything. Is there anything I can do at home? Is there anything
Sure.
you want me to do?
I actually have a handout for you, and this is on Lisinopril. It might answer any questions that you might have. Couple things just to go over quickly would be, you want to look into changing your diet. You have a healthy diet, which it has recommendations on the handout.
Okay.
The other thing is you want to make sure that you don't use any salt substitutes, like Mrs. Dash. That can raise your potassium and cause hyperkalemia.
Okay.
Oh, then the doctor's here.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm the doctor here.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good.
Perfect. Do you take the blood pressure?
Yeah, her blood pressure was 120/80.
Perfect. So it seems like the medication is working.
Yes.
Did you have any questions for me?
I just want my blood pressure to go down, and I hope I don't have anything to rush back to the hospital.
Well, there are a couple things I want to talk to you about. So a couple of adverse effects I want you to be aware of is the angioedema for sure. I don't want you to get super worried about it, but if your lips and your tongue are swelling, I want you to come to us just right away. It's something to monitor. Another thing is if you have any plans of becoming pregnant, then we're going to have to discontinue that and switch to medication because it's not good for pregnant people.
Okay.
But since the medication is working, I think we'll move on with that. You don't have any sort of headaches or anything like that going on?
No, not now.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, thank you then. See you next time. You have a good one.
Okay. Thank you, Doc.
Indications for use would be hypertension, heart failure, acute myocardial infarction, and renal impairment. Considerations for nurses would be to monitor blood pressure, renal function tests, and serum potassium. Make sure to assess for edema, monitor the eyes and nose, weigh daily, monitor daily patterns of bowel activity, including stool consistency, and assist with ambulation if any dizziness occurs.